Doctor, as technologically advanced a society as we are in this country, North America anyway, why are we still so sick as a population?
Well, ironically, we've become sicker as we've gotten more technological because we've traded common sense for technology. So technology is great at saving somebody's life in a crisis if they've had a heart attack or in a car accident, but only common sense can really create chronic well-being and chronic health. So we've really lost the ability, that wisdom of how to eat and move and think and socially interact and cooperate. We've completely, lost that, and that's why we're in the midst of a chronic illness pandemic, is because chronic illness is caused by lifestyle, and our lifestyle has dramatically changed since industrialization.
It seems like more people spend more time upkeeping their vehicles and their cars than they do their actual body. Why did we get into a thought process of taking care of other things before we take care of ourselves?
Well, I think we were told that the genes we were born with really determined whether we were going to stay healthy or get sick, and so we were sort of taught and marketed literally to death by pharmaceutical companies to suggest that really how you eat, move, and think, or what your lifestyle choices are, really don't make the difference. For a long time, medicine has been very gene-centric, or we just have been taught that we either are born with bad genes or magically lose the ability to self-regulate our own physiology, and therefore we get high cholesterol, high blood pressure, we become obese, we become diabetic, we develop cancer. We were basically told that upkeep wasn't important. We were told that somebody in a white coat with a prescription pad was really going to determine whether or not we were sick or well, or the genes we were born with. So when you're sort of brought up in a paradigm that says upkeep doesn't matter, why would you spend any time on it? And when our outcome goals of healthcare are changing a number on a blood test or a blood pressure cuff instead of actually getting healthy and addressing the cause of the problem, then upkeep really doesn't. Why would you go through all the hassle of upkeep if you could get the same result with a pill? And that's what people are told. You can get the same. That they're actually taught that a drug-induced normal on a blood test or a blood pressure test, they're taught that's the same as a lifestyle-induced normal, and it's not. But lifestyle requires self-control and some effort. So if the outcome goal you think is or have been taught is the same, why would you expend effort when you could take a pill? Doesn't make any sense.